need a go ginger. I got you the head, but in my head, so I focus my eyes on.
We're back. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. We're expecting Black Mentor. Ajika, how are you? Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. D. I will take you there. Lagos to Benin. This is the chat room show with Woli and Arole.
Hello.
Okay.
Your energy is too much.
Hold it. So anytime we bring our guests to this show, they dance before they talk.
Oh, before they talk?
So you are going to shake your body for me.
What about if they don't know how to dance?
You're going to shake that body, the Black Mentor.
What about if they don't know how to dance?
So I'm going to teach you some dance steps.
Okay.
The Black Mentor is ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Now you have to follow.
Are you ready? Let's go. Thank you.
I got it.
Thank you so much.
I know if you carry last now.
The Black Mentor in the building.
Yes.
Black Mentor. I am super excited having you. Super excited. It's a huge honor for us.
Thank you.
We've had a lot of guests on this show, but I told my team that, see, no matter which guests I brought on this show, I just need to bring this man. So we started digging in, and make sure that we have the Black Mentor.
Thank you for having me.
We are grateful. We are honored. Your works are incredible. You're a businessman. You are enigmatic. Your persona is powerful. You radiate a lot of energy, a lot of positivity, a lot of strength. Your brand is about strength, and that is what it is. And we love you. From me to you, I love you.
Thank you, sir. I love you too.
So I'm gonna eat it head on, Black Mentor. I'm gonna eat it quite quick. You've done a lot of exploits. I've seen your works. And this is my first question for you. Are you there,
Hello?
Black Mentor?
I'm here. I think your network is bad, but I'm here. My network is... I can hear you now.
So I have a question for you. Where are you really from? Are you Nigerian? Are you Ghanaian? Are you American? Are you Congolese, Togolese, Moroccolese?
I'm a global citizen.
Great.
I'm a global citizen, but everybody has a root. I was born in Port Harcourt. I'm from Nigeria.
You were born in Port Harcourt?
Nigeria.
Wow, so you have a Nigerian descent?
Yes.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So,
yes.
Sir, why the name Black Mentor? Why do they call you Black Mentor?
So, I moved to the United States from Nigeria some 5 years ago. And when I moved down here, I had the opportunity. Let me take off my hat, if you don't mind. When I moved down here, I had the opportunity. I'm a businessman. I had the opportunity of running into the Vice President of the United States. I'm talking about Mike Pence. That was 3 years ago. And the Vice President was the one that sold me my American dream. Then I I met the governor of Wisconsin. The governor of Wisconsin took me to meet the vice president and introduced me one-on-one to the vice president. And the vice president told me, he said, for you to be successful, real successful, there is an American dream. He said, you come to the United States, you struggle, you become successful, then you give back. So the moment he told me that, that was my selling point for my American dream. So I went ahead and I set up one of my businesses called Mentor America. So Mentor America is registered here in the United States, in the state of Wisconsin. I started training people, started mentoring people, teaching them how to start their business, how to get funding, how to build their business credit, and so on. Now, when I was doing that, at the point I needed to scale my business. I needed to take the business to another level. And I am somebody who loves having mentors, because without mentors, you cannot go anywhere. You cannot go very far in life. So I was talking to one of my mentors, and he was like, you're doing very, very well, but you need something to set you apart. We're in a meeting room. You need something to set you apart. So we went into this brainstorming section, and I was like, okay, my name is Mentor America. He's like, it's not going to work. He's like, okay. I said, okay, what about Mentor Joe? Because my name is Joseph. What about Mentor Joe? He said, Mentor Joe, it's not going to work. He said, you have to think. And that is one thing people don't do. People don't think these days. This Instagram that we're using to talk right now, somebody sat down and thought about it. Everything that has been successful, somebody sat down to think about it. So I said,
Yes.
the space I'm trying to take now, that I'm trying to get into, there are Tony Robbins, John Maxwell, all the so-called life coaches, because I'm a life coach. I'm not a motivational speaker. They are two different things. So I said, the only thing that is different between me and those people is we're all trying to tell our story, but in different ways. I said, the only thing that is different between me and these guys is I'm Black. He said, that's it. You are the Black mentor. And that was how the name stuck. And you know what was so funny? What was so funny was the moment I said Black mentor, the whole Black community just accepted me. It was so funny. So that was how the name stuck. But when I was using Mentor America, nobody knew me. So what you need to do sometimes is sit down, take a step backward, think, come up with something, and that's how Black mentor stuck. Everybody in the whole world, even in America, they call me Black mentor now. Nobody even knows my name is Joseph anymore.
Hey, we are catching them up. You see, I will slow this pace because there is a lot we need to learn from you.
Yes,
now,
sir.
before I proceed, Black mentor, do you give me the grace and the opportunity so that can I type your handle? People can follow you.
Yes. Feel free, Black. Yes, please. Yes.
I need, because I know getting you from all the way from America, it's a lot. That's it.
I'm actually honored for you having me. Yes.
I fasted because of you, sir. I did not sleep. You are in my net. I said, Black. I lick and I joy. Where are you? Appear.
I knew I was just going to come here and laugh and laugh. I was like, God help me.
Incredible work you're doing. So,
thank you, sir.
Based on your experience, I saw you were part of the, campaign and planning team for Donald Trump. That is huge.
Yes.
That is huge, a Black in that kind of community.
I'm actually the only Black person. I'm actually the only real African in that community in the whole America.
In the whole America?
Yes, I'm actually the only African. I tell people I'm not, yes, I'm becoming a citizen, but I'm not an African American. I'm an African. Call me what I am. So I'm the only Black person. Like, you can't call an African American a Black person. People mix these things up. I am Black. I was born in Africa. You hear my accent. I'm not speaking Igbo. I'm speaking like a typical Nigerian. That's how I speak. I don't do phonetic. I don't do that. Okay? So I'm the only Black person that I know. I've not met any other person.
That's incredible. So this is my question for you. And I've seen you done strategy for businesses. Awesome.
Correct.
So this is my question for you. What are the things a business needs to succeed? Say, for instance, I started a business, fashion business. I started business, entertainment business. I
Yes.
started business. I'm into food production. What are those things I need universally, anywhere I'm doing it, in Nigeria, in America, in Africa, that is going to make my business succeed?
Yeah. So there are 5 processes in any businesses that you're doing, and I've taught this in different platforms. Some of my followers are already here, so they may have heard me. But the truth of the matter is there are 5 processes in life, and this is universal. Okay. Yeah, there are other ingredients. You need to be honest. You need to be hardworking. But these are the 5 processes, and it's standard all over the world. Number 1, for you to have a business, you need to initiate ideas.
Ideas.
You need to initiate every single thing that has ever succeeded in this world. Everything, the plane, the jets, going to the moon, all the big leaps, every single thing. Instagram, iPhone, ideas. Not money. People think for you to do business, you need money. Not money.
Idea.
Ideas. Ideas, yes. And how do you come up with ideas? You sit down, you think. You see my hair, I'm getting bald. It's thinking.
Ideas is power there. Colon, you know her. Ideas.
Yeah.
Idea, Baba.
Yeah, so idea. Very, very important. So you need to come up with ideas. So you sit down, you come up with a solution to a problem. And this also is how you make money. People think, you hustle, and also you don't need to hustle too much. You come up with an idea, you solve problems, people will give you money. So the 5 processes, number 1, ideas. Initiate ideas. Okay, you have to initiate ideas, and it cuts across project, business, because even life itself is a process, is a project. Anything that has a beginning and has an end is a process. Okay, so number 1, come up with ideas. Number 2, come up with a plan.
Plan.
You need
What's
to plan.
What's the strategy?
Yeah. So when you come up with ideas for your business, you need to plan. What are you planning? What demography? What location? Geography? How many people do you want to meet? What is the cost implication? What are you going to do? And things like that. How are you going to process it? And so on and so forth. So you have to have a detailed plan and write that plan down. The problem with a lot of people is they have these ideas, they come up with a plan, they never put it down. So come up with a plan, make it your 10 commandment, 20 commandment, but have a plan. And number 3, where a lot of people miss it, is execute. They never execute those plans. So you have to be able to execute what you've actually planned. Okay? So initiate the idea, plan, then execute. Then number 4, you have to always monitor what you planned. Monitor what you plan. Some people plan, some people don't execute. If they start executing, they don't plan. What are you monitoring? You're monitoring what you planned and making sure that what you plan is what you're doing. For example, one of my businesses gives funding. Okay, we give funding up to the tune of $100 million in the United States here.
What did you say? What did you say, sir?
We give funding. One of my businesses give funding up to $100 million.
So you're funding me. That's why I say, what did you say? I thought you funding.
It has to be a viable project. It has to be a viable project. Okay. So now the problem we have is a lot of people, they finish planning, right? They are finished planning. They now get the funding. Instead of using the funding to do what they planned, they start doing another thing.
Yes, sir.
Like in Africa, they say the banks, you come and collect when you go and marry third wife. Was third wife part of the planning? No. The new car you bought, is it part of the planning? No. So you have to monitor to make sure that money is the funds or whatever you're doing exactly what you say you're doing. Okay? If it's 6 months, 6 months. If it's 5 months, 5 months, you do what you plan. Okay? Then lastly, you close. Okay? You close. 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 You close. Okay? The problem with a lot of people is they don't close projects. You don't close business. When you close, what it means now is you are finally implemented. You finally have a plan, a detailed step by step. So you close it, you make it a law. This is what we're doing. Okay? This is what we're going to be doing over. Then I want to add my number 6, which I added. Repeat. Repeat that process. Okay? Repeat that process. In America, I have 13 businesses. That is how I run my businesses. I repeat the process. I do it for this one. If it works, I go to the next business. I do it again. I do it for the third one. So the moment you keep repeating, you initiate, you plan, you execute, you monitor, you close, repeat. Don't stop, because the moment you stop, you become isolated. The moment you stop, you become stagnant. You keep doing it. You keep doing it and doing it. Those are the 5 universal processes that I've used for my business to make it successful.
So, sir, let me tell you something. I will not leave you until you bless us. Oh, you think you want me to blow trumpet now? You want me to blow whistle? I'll blow your whistle. Millions of people are watching over the world now. I'll blow you now. That's no choice.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Coming on this show alone is worth more than money to me.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
It's honor. It's
I actually knew you through Alibaba.
Wow.
Yeah. I actually knew you through Alibaba. You know, whenever he's doing it, you just say, I got that. You say that you were talking about you. I said, who is this Arole? One day was analyzing your name. He said, Arole means we saw a thief. Who is this? I went to look for you. I never even knew you invite me, you know. But as Alibaba is my business partner, we own a studio here in New York.
Wow. So your second partner is me.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me tell you something. This is strategy. You think all these five plans, I know
you have to go and take permission from Alibaba first, though.
Black mentor.
Yeah, you have to go and take permission from Alibaba first. You have to call Alibaba and say, you spoke to Black. Tell him you spoke to Black Mentor in Wisconsin. He should give you permission. Yeah, what do they call it? We have a WhatsApp group. Myself and all the directors, I would chat him and say, okay, Arole is coming to take permission.
Before you leave, sir, we can't but say a big thank you to you. We can't but say a big thank you to you.
Yes.
I've planned. What's my plan? What's my strategy? Come to the show. What's my education? You dance first. What's my clothing? I've captured you. You're
you have won. If I was a professor, I'll give you A. Because you started the project, you initiated the idea. That's good one. You initiated the idea. Say, I want to bring Black Mentor. Then you now planned. How am I going to bring him to my show? You reached out to me, sent me information, whatever. Then you executed, you followed up and make sure I get here. You monitor to make sure that all the questions you've listed is what you asked. And now you're going to close and you're going to repeat it again to another person.
I think I deserve a round of applause.
In fact, you need certificates, sir.
So before you leave, because of our time, firstly, I'm still going to bring you back on this show. There are a few of our guests that they have no choice but to come back because we cannot really exhaust what they have upstairs. It's too much. You're an argument of knowledge. Too much. It has a lot. But this is it for me. Our last question, please. I want you to tell us in all sincerity, the COVID-19 pandemic has hit the world so much. People are home, people are locked down. How can businesses scale up post-COVID?
Okay. So number one,
I believe the strategy before COVID is not going to be what they're going to use now. So how do businesses scale up? What do they need to do? What does some people need to start doing now so that their business will not go with the plague of COVID?
Yeah. So number one, you have to understand that things are not going to remain the same. We're not going to go back and things will go to the old normal. Right before our eyes, there is a new normal now. All of a sudden, the whole world, everybody has become a journalist. I just got off a show with Ubi, and everybody's now doing things online. So things are going to change. Things are already changing, right before our eyes. But one thing will never change: customer service. You understand? So what are you supposed to be doing now? What are you supposed to be doing now? What you're supposed to be doing now is reaching out. reaching out to your customers, sending them messages, calling them on the phone, asking them how you doing. You should have like a long list of people you call every single day. I'm in the office now, I do it. Okay, I do it. Customer service will never change. The moment people know you care about them and not their money, they will always give you attention. So what you need to be doing now is go to people's IG, ask them, how are you doing? How's your family coping? Just a simple call. And if you're sending them text messages, don't send that one that you do general broadcast. Personalize it. Personalize it. Okay, say, okay, their official Arole, how are you? I wanted to send you this message especially because I know you're one of my customer. I care about you. Hope your family is fine. Please, if there's anything you want my company or myself to do, reach out to me. If I send you that kind of message, will you not feel good? So customer service is very key because post COVID-19, customers are not going to be loyal to anybody. Demands are going to increase, supply has to increase. So they're going to go for the people that are going to give them the best service at a reduced cost. But the moment they know that you've been there, you're following up on them, you're keeping in touch with them, you're following up, just little things. You see some landlords at this point, they started giving their tenants food in their houses. What do you think they are doing? It's customer service. You manage your customers at this time that they are going through. In fact, this is time you win people for life. So you follow up. That will never change. Now, when you finish doing that, you need to also now start building your brand. You need to start building your business. You need to start getting your new services. If you need to optimize your systems, because everything is going digital, everything is going online. You need to upgrade your business. You need to start going. Right now, there are free courses. One of my mentors in America is called Grant Cardone. And Grant Cardone has a platform called Grant Cardone University. And on that platform, he sells everything, but right now it's free. I announced it yesterday. People went there. They've downloaded books for free. They've downloaded materials. Go there now, Grant Cardone University, and download. So go there, learn new skills. People like Google are giving new skills, web development skills, how to build a website skill, all kinds of skills that you can think about. Go there, upgrade yourself. Don't finish this whole journey and go out there and remain the same person that you were 6 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. You understand? Become an upgraded person, become better, so that by the time you move into this new world or this new system we're going, you would have already had something that will make you qualified now for the new era that we're going to. Otherwise, if you just sit down, watch TV, watch Netflix, come online, just watch people who are dancing, and at the end of the day, you waste your money. No, Grant Cardone is spelled Grant.
Grand Canyon, okay.
Grant Cardone, Cardone. Somebody should type it there because I see somebody typing it wrong. So, so make sure that at the end of this whole thing, you're doing stuff. You're reading. You're getting yourself prepared. Last year, and I want you to understand something. Success is intentional. It's only in space that you say, oh God, as I'm waking up, as I go out, let me see $1 million on the road. You're not going to find any $1 million or who's going to lose $1 million on the road. So you have to be intentional about being successful. You have to be intentional about being successful. You're not just going to run into success. You have to plan it. You have to strategize. You have to know this is what I'm going to do and do and do. And with some little grace from God, that's how you hit the jackpot. Okay? Because the saying that the rich always get rich and the poor gets poor is true. Because the rich people always sit down, they strategize, they think, they plan, and they take action every single time. They don't leave anything to chance. Do not wake up in the morning and say, oh, today, Father, is May. This is May. The May you've been talking about is here now. What are you going to do? What actions are you going to take? What processes are you going to put in place? What measures are you going to do to get things to get to where you want to get to? So always make sure that you plan ahead and make sure you take action. And the more actions you take, the more successful you become. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. Every time you keep failing, you keep learning. As long as you're learning from these experiences, you become successful. I tell people, I am not the best guy in the room. I'm not the most intelligent person in the room, but you know, two things. I always learn from my failures, and I'm always the most focused person in the room. Because when you're focused and when you take action, you fail, you learn, you always become successful.
I can't but say a big thank you to you, Black Mentor. This Black Mentor's Andrew is there already. I'm sure a lot of people are going to follow you. Few people might have one or two questions. Please, I
Oh,
beseech you,
definitely. I'm
endeavor
always here.
to.
I'm always here to impart knowledge, information,
Yeah.
whatever I have to do to support. I'm always here.
We love you so much. I personally, I have nothing but love for you.
Thank you, sir.
My new friend, my new partner. Yes, I'm saying it. My new
Yes, sir.
investor, my new sponsor, in name of Black Mentor. Anytime say
Everything.
Adibaba is my son. They don't
Yeah, record
love
it
you,
and send it to him. He's your son.
it's my Twitter, so all the entertainers, they don't joke now. But I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your time. I knew you had to leave Priest's life just to be here. You know, you told me, you know, it shows how much of love, how much of respect, how much of honor you have. You know, we planned this quickly, and you're here on Chatroom Show with Woli Arole, and I'm sure you enjoyed yourself as well. Thank
I
you so
did.
much.
I enjoyed myself. Thank you for having me. You know, anytime, I'm always here. You see, this world, you make money, money's gonna go. You make so many things all gonna, but the legacy, the impartation, the words that you pour into people are gonna last forever. That's the most important thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Black Mentor. You're still
Thank
going to
you.
come on our show again. We love you. We honor you. And we respect you. Thank you so very much. And that was Black Mentor. You guys can still follow Black Mentor. I'm having another big man. Today's too loaded. Because we're going to have a break, a comic break tomorrow. So today is loaded. I'm having another man by 4 o'clock. He's the one in charge of background check in Nigeria. The only country that does background check well. And it's coming in for 4 o'clock. So guys, give me this 15 minutes break. And I'm going to be back with Dr. Tunji Olubode. Thank you so much. And God bless you.